Mick, 3-day tour game, probably not quite the result you're looking for, but I'm sure the team learned a lot from it.
Yeah, we did. We learned a massive amount from it. Yeah, it was actually a good thing. I think we got 2 hits in the game, which I thought was good. We saw some batters play a lot better in their second innings than they did in their first, which was invaluable for a lot of them. So, yeah, I think we took quite a bit out of that. I'm fairly happy where we're at the moment.
Having a big squad over here, and obviously a fair bit of talk back home about what the possible lineup might be for the first test. How are you going in your decision making on who might make up the final 11?
Yeah, we're pretty confident. We've got some clarity now. We think we'll pick a team here that can win. We've got to pick up what we think our strengths are. What's our best option to take 20 wickets? How best do we fit our best batters into crucial positions when we think the test is going to be won or lost? So those are things that we've discussed at length, and pretty soon we'll get that team out. 1 or 2 injury concerns. Once those injury concerns go away, which I'm sure they will, we'll be able to get that team out there.
How is Davey Warner going? He's batted over the last few days, and all reports seem to be that his thumb's improving well.
Yeah, his thumb's improving really well. He's batting against pace today. He's probably batted 3 hours of the last 2 days against spin. So I'm pretty confident that he'll be ready to go.
And Michael Clarke, he seems to be moving quite well and freely.
No problems with Michael Clarke. As I've always say, I think he'll need to cut his leg off for him not to play in the first test match. He's going well, no problem with Clarke.
Looking at the conditions out here, it looks like it could be conducive to spin. Does that mean that Australia might go in with 2 spinners, or are potentially looking to stick to your strengths in pace and maybe look to an all-rounder to provide more flexibility with spin? Yeah,
look, again, we've got to look what is our best opportunity to take 20 wickets and then pick a take accordingly. If that's 5 seamers, it's 5 seamers. If we think it's 2 spinners, well then it's 2 spinners. Obviously the conditions out there are pretty much conducive to spin. They're going to be conducive to reverse swing as well, and we will have the artillery, I think, to counter both. So that'll be a horses for courses decision, I think.
And also a bit of talk about the potential of how the batting lineup might fall. How do you think that's shaping at the moment? And will Shane slip back into that number 4 spot, do you think?
Yeah, look, we need to work on that, and I guess the fitness of Davey Warner will determine that. Watto played exceptionally well in these 2 days. He's in really good nick. Watto is in our best available batsman, and we just have to think when is going to be best for the team that Watto comes in, and that's something that we'll make over the next day or 2.
You'll be expecting to come up against quite a few Indian spinners, no doubt. They've picked 4 in their squad. Is that what you're planning for?
Oh, of course we are. We've planned to play against spin methodically. Our batters have batted against spin over the last couple of days. They've spent a lot of time against spin, which has been great. Just developing a method to score and a method not to get out, and they've worked exceptionally hard at that, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to counter it. We are under no illusions though. We know it's going to be tough out there. We know the wicket's going to break up. We know the wicket's going to turn, and it's going to be a real challenge for our batsmen.